Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Oh, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Now it's Torres. Spread it left. Played into space. Nicely worked. Oh, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has not gone well. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Koundé sends it crossfield. Hazard. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Ronaldinho. Fermin kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence. Dixon. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Kochu's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Threads one in. And Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard with the clearance. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Saliba. And it's Lopez. Knocks it out wide. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He can get that clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Torres. Out to the left it goes. Hazard has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Goal! Lazio! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Lazio have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chelsea do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Heading backwards. Played out towards the right wing. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Kukcu. Thinks one through. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Yamal. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Now it's Torres. That has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Now here's the delivery. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Torres.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Vermin. Yamal. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Coming on the field.
And we're underway again.
Number 21.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is touch, shapes to shoot! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Valverde, he's looking wide. That's going right the way across. Now it's Yamal, and he whips it in. Climbs up big! And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Lazio get their 4th corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Chelsea come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Lopez. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Lopez. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good-looking ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a promising position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Valverde, good purposeful running this. No foul, says the referee. Fermin. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that is a nice touch. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Lazio have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Yes, ended up in no man's land.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's had it taken off him. Looking for options. Chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Torres.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that is us, and the shot! Goal! Lazio! And they've got their lead back. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Lazio go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
He's beaten the last man. Torres finds himself offside.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And this is Van Nistelrooy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's being shifted off it.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Torres. Now it's Kukçu.
There will be 3
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard bops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Torres. Beckenbauer. Ball played for Rijkaard. That's good running with the ball. The final seconds now, and he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. Chelsea can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
To be heavy after the final whistle today.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't be in for something very special. The action has already started. That's a sharp pass. Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Torres. Valverde! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's had it nicked away. Courtois sends that a long way. Fermin. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Lazio have it back and can go again. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Torres, and he cuts out the supply. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Lopez. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Beckenbauer. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Gets into some space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Valverde goes looking wide. Showing great feet there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dixon. And now the breakaway. Some resolute defending there. Nicely spread. Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Valverde looking to add to his goal. Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has ended up in no man's land. Could be danger here. Well, now it's a red. And the shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Lazio, after 35 minutes, is number 11.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Sends it crossfield. Pass somewhat off target. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Kukçu. Vermin. Lazio finding their passes. He's in space and looking for options. Kukçu. And Dixon. Kukçu is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Distributed tidily. Now it's Yamal. But that has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Koundé. Played out to the right. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this
Hello
stage.
everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Delivery from Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there.
Lazio have turned up with a human blockade. This
Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Opts for safety. Mbappe. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Torres. Now it's Yamal. And Fermin. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Passing nice and neat. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Beckenbauer.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mbappe. For Valverde. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And Torres! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
There's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukçu. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substitution in progress.
Lazio looking to pass their way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's onto this. And he's... Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
After 67 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Chelsea grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Kylian Mbappe.
Koundé. And he's gone searching crossfield. There will be a throw-in. And it's Valverde. Fermin. And this is Torres.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Valverde. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Back into the middle. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Torres. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Torres. Fernando and Torres! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shoots! They've scored! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 11.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Koundé. Looking for a run-up. Raul. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Beckham to take it as usual. Cannavaro. And now a sudden chance to counter.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
He's picked his way through. And he welcomes it in. Just the goal. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's there. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 13, Rijkaard.
Lazio are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's searching through. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.